There we go. Fix that. Hi everyone. I'm gonna be hopping into the Franken tank here. Sorry about that. I just forgot to plug my microphone in, of course. I haven't been on the PC for a while. Nice to see you guys though. Tonight, I'll be taking requests, whether you would like to see me play the special mode here, or, any standard tanks. I'll be taking, either or. Which, okay, there we go. I just had to fix my mouse for a second. But hopefully everyone had a pretty good weekend. And it's hippie tanker night. I forget who purchased it last stream, but here we go. Basically in this mode, I've played a couple matches here so far before the stream. It's pretty usually a good idea, I should say. Granted, I've only played a couple matches to take out the little minions that are near the gate here before you really do anything else. But I'm gonna have to fix my other screen there in a second after this battle. I kind of screwed it up a little bit. But so far the mode seems pretty fun. It's not something that you're gonna play 24/7, of course, but it's pretty extensive for just a Halloween mode. I think the multiple turrets though, they're implemented pretty well. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but more or less, you can just double click to fire both, or you can, just press Q to fire the... I'm not going to be able to pin him very well. The trick to damaging the Leviathan though is more or less just shooting its sides. The front and rear armor are actually pretty well protected. Yeah, I've seen so many people tip over so far, to be honest. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Come on, gun depression. Here we go. Oopsie daisy. Alright, let's blow my med kit and repair kit. Just so I can get a little bit more damage off here, hopefully. But this kind of was, even though it's just a special little Halloween mode that's going to last a little bit, it was kind of a test to see if people would like multiple turrets. It's not something that most tanks can use, but some tanks in the game would be able to benefit from it. Mostly low tier tanks, but I think so far what I've seen and heard from people playing it, that it would be interesting if they keep this in. Crap. Problem with this guy is just you don't really have gun depression to work with this thing. Come on. Unstun me, please. I just always, so far from seeing a few people play it before I hopped on, because I haven't played tanks since the last stream. Just pretty, oh god, that thing's pointing at me. This is gonna hurt. And I'm ammo racked. Pretty much you just, kill the guys near the base and then start damaging the Leviathan, since a lot of times your team kind of struggles to damage it, even though these guys seem to be doing a pretty good job. The Franken tank though it's pretty much by far the best out of the, only the Stein is the other tank to pick from, but the main reason is it's easier to be able to use your guns, since the Stein, you pretty much have to like broadside people essentially, almost like a ship, because your secondary turret doesn't really function very well. Plus this has the better firepower of the two. But yeah, I see people chatting there. I'm gonna have to catch up after the battle because I messed my screens up over there. And yeah, I actually can't read the chat all the way here. Alright, could you please go away? There we go. But the little turret on this thing is pretty nifty. It's got a really fast reload on it. You can actually do more damage with your mini turret sometimes than the actual main gun, I find. Now, I just need to be able to turn this a little bit more. Here we go, and we won. It's actually not that hard of a mode as long as your team actually doesn't just bum rush the frickin' Leviathan and you lose too many people. But yeah, when you kill the little tanks, they drop a health kit. It's easy just to get them out of the way though, and you don't even have to pick them up. Hello, Mateo, YouTuber, and everyone else that popped in here. Nice to see you guys. Alright, so let me get the tank requests up here. Alright, tank requests that we got so far. Yeah, I grew my hair out a little bit here. Just a little bit. Well, as far as that, Gary, as far as like the special mode here, honestly, you know, I kind of like these little things. Yeah, they should probably spend time on, you know, more important things, but you know, in a way, I was kind of surprised that they, you know, put this in for, it's, you know, it's just Halloween. It's not honestly a, you know, big major holiday as far as what I know outside of the US, and even then, you know, it's mainly a holiday for trick-or-treating here. But I think the reason why they put some effort into this is for the multi-turret and to see if PvE interests people, which I think, you know, judging from what I've seen, that a lot of people think this mode is pretty fun, and I think this was kind of a, you know, let's see what they think about this. So well, yeah, whenever you pick up a health kit, it heals other people. Hello, Dingo, Fabio. Yeah, if anyone wants to see here, big image of a hippie tanker here. Well, I'm sure people have, unless you know, it really only affected nighttime, I believe, but it actually crashed the server, this mode, on EU and also the NA server. It was late at night, I think, for both, but it actually crashed the servers because so many people were playing, and PvE, it takes up a little bit more resources since the game basically has to play for, you know, the minions essentially, to where, you know, I think it, you know, leaving it in, I could definitely see them leaving in, definitely, you know, not that mode, only because, you know, World of Tanks has definitely had a problem over the years where if it's not random battles or clan wars, typically the mode just dies because not enough people stay with it long term. To where, you know, little events like this that last a week or so, I think are great because it's long enough to where people are interested in it, and, you know, it breaks the game up a little bit. Plus, if you don't like it, you don't gotta play it. It's kind of because it has a handicap symbol on his tank. But at least this one, you know, it was kind of a test to see how the feature, I think, would work in the hands of, you know, a ton of different people. So far though, I haven't gotten team killed or anything by... Oopsie daisy. There's gonna be a little bit of learning curve here, honestly, for me, after the day I had today. Really busy today. Plus not playing tanks in a while has me a little bit rusty. I only played, since the last stream, I played like a couple hours a Destiny just to blow off a little bit of steam after work the other day. Well, yeah, honestly, I don't really get the hoopla over Halloween as far as like a holiday. Like, I like giving candy out to people, but I don't really, you know, dress up and celebrate it. Outside of the stream here, this is probably the most I have dressed up for Halloween in, I don't know, probably since I was before high school. Hello, Tommy. Hi, Dean and Jack. Ooh. Which there was kind of news that came out. Basically, Wargaming's looking to revamp the Object 263 line for the Russian TDs. You know, more or less, honestly I think they're going a little bit overboard with these changes to all these lines. Our base just got clobbered. Like I can't agree with the changes that they're doing for this one. I feel like the reason they're doing these changes to the Object 263 line is, you know, not a lot of people play the line. The tanks aren't necessarily bad that they're changing. Yes, they're a little hard to play, but they're trying to basically smooth out tank lines to where they all play the same, but they're kind of losing, you know, the differences between the lines. They're basically moving the 263 down a tier, changing around a bunch of guns, giving, you know, I think the 263 is going to get a 750 alpha gun, and it just feels weird to me. Just looking at the proposed changes, and they're adding a new tier 10 in its place. Yeah, I don't know. Just looking at the kind of notes for the thing, it just seems forced. I kind of screwed up here. I should have kept pushing instead of turning back, because that's gonna hurt. The only way we're gonna claw our way back here is if we kind of won our flank here and got, you know, myself into T10. Ah, Lord, I guess missed. Myself and the T10 kind of freed up. That was a big miss, because I'm not going to be able to pop out and hit that bat chat safely. It's just the tier 9 bats coming along here. Yep, there he is, although he is one-shottable. They're capping, which is definitely a problem. Because they have that AMX. Yeah. That's I have a minute 30 here, where this 110, hopefully he doesn't die. He should be able to reset them. Just if I'm able to help with this TD here. Oh Lord. This is a lot closer than I would like here. 12 HP. Oh, crapola. Of course, I'm probably going to get hit by the TD. Oh lord. Oh god. Yep. All we had to do was splash me. If I had, you know, gotten a shot on him and hit him, I would have been. Yeah, they still have a chance to win this though. Anyway. Yes, basically what Dana said. I like giving out candy to kids. But yeah, personal missions, I believe, I'm pretty sure they're messed up on NA too. Ah, Lord. I'm actually gonna wait here and see if this guy pulls it off. That way I can catch up on chat. I was about to say 2 gigabytes is pretty. That's pretty low for today's, you know, today's age. But anyway, I'm gonna see if this guy cuts it out and gets us a win. You know, I was definitely worried that the Artie was gonna get me, and yeah. As far as RAM though, if you kind of look at what processor you have, or not processor, what motherboard, you can look at what RAM that fits in there, and more. Whew. Don't ram him, dude. There we go. But you can just buy new RAM and put it right in there, and it's pretty cheap. Hello, Jordan. Nice to see you. But at least we got a win there. I was afraid, you know, I could have hid from the Artie, but I kind of I just went for it, and it didn't work. Got a Mastery Badge 2nd class, second most amount of damage. The Centurion DD7 did a pretty damn good job. The enemy though, they blew it, honestly. They could have had an easy win there. However, when they basically killed where we spawned, you know, our base wasn't there. They just kind of trickled in. Some went for the cap, which is stupid because they put their full HP tanks down there. They just blew it. If they had just all pushed in around us, we would have died pretty easily. Thanks, guys. Luckily, that guy, he did a very good job. But I'm gonna, with the Halloween mode here, I'll pop into, you know, every X amount of battles, I'll hop into PvE. Unless, you know, you guys can request it if you'd want. Sorry, Fabio. Honestly, I actually, I usually have off Mondays now, but I'm gonna be maybe a little tired tomorrow. Like I got into work at 5 today. I left at 3, and I gotta go back to work. You know, I'm gonna stream till 11 tonight. I'll be back at work at 8 AM tomorrow. You know, for about 4 hours or so. More or less, we had. Oh, why did it spawn me on a tortoise down here? You hate me right now, whoever put me down here. We had a 180 person party. It turned out to be 120, which was a little bit annoying, but hey, they paid for 180, so whatever. Only because we had all the food made, but we had a 180 person party scheduled for today, and we're not open tonight, so I gotta head in tomorrow, break down the kitchen, and close things up with a few other guys, since we all kind of came to an agreement that working for them 6 AM, I get in at 5 until like 6 or 7 PM, especially because I'd be live here at 8. It was not a very good idea. Thank you, Costas. Honestly, this makes me never want to grow my hair out, to be honest. I don't think I'd be able to survive. Granted, you know, the wig here, it's a little itchy, but I don't like long hair at all. I found out in the first, like, 30 seconds here. It's like, why is this getting in my mouth and stuff? That guy actually is a pretty cool emblem there. He, I believe, with honors, or she, whoever, got the Object 260, which surprisingly there's only about 1,000 on the NA server. Object 260s in general. I thought it was a little bit higher than that, but yeah, it's only about 1,000. Thank you very much, Ghost. I say, even though, you know, Halloween's here and almost, you know, it's gonna pass, I'm gonna leave this up in the shop regardless, so you guys can see it all times of the year. It definitely fits with World of Warplanes too. Which tonight, you know, I'll be putting up a poll. You guys can pick the stream of the week for Tuesday night, Halloween night, essentially. That'll be about midway through the stream. I'll pop that up. Oh god, getting myself a little disoriented here. Honestly, my head is killing me. I typically don't get headaches, but for whatever reason my head is just like pounding today. Probably from work, but it was a little stressful. Which, oh, we just got clobbered there. I think this might not work out very well for me, but I think my best bet is to just press on and hopefully kill this Strev, even though he probably ran away. Place probably with he did. Oh, wait, never mind. There he is. Just if I don't kill him very, very quickly. And this prototype. I don't think that there's any hope for us, because we are tied. Right now, they already can hit me, but their other tanks cannot for, I'd say, maybe another shot or two here. There we go. RNG's finally working here. Just with this guy still alive down there. Yeah. That's the only way we're gonna get this, is if they swarm the cap. Crap. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oop, definitely. I should have backpedaled earlier. Your JPZ just, yep, he set up to be able to nail me there. I'm not getting any shots off either, and I pretty much backed myself into a corner here. We're not gonna get this now though. I would say our chances of winning are extremely low, because we needed to put 3 on the cap right away. If they had done that, they'd be at about, I'd say, 20 seconds right now on the cap. But yeah, it didn't work out. It's just looking at their one other person said, you know, we ate the cap, and you know, the TD went there, but nobody else kind of backed them up. Oh well. Hello Mojo, nice to see you. Anyway, I almost did 3k damage and a little bit of assist, but in the end, we're not going to get a W. The Top Gun outfit. We'll see. You got the glasses here at the start. Alright, so we go 121. Let me get these other requests up. Hello Eric, nice to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Even though, yeah, it's pretty small, but you can actually see what I see in my glasses, which, yeah, if my webcam was bigger, would be pretty neat. Yeah, it would actually be kind of funny. I wonder if there's a streamer out there that, like how I have the second camera for Levi, like if he gets tipped a toy or something. I wonder if someone has a second camera that is like their point of view. That would be pretty hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna head this way. I'm not happy about it though in this tank. Which tank would you like to challenge me in, John? Which Fuss Spot, the guy, he's back updating the client. Okay, the E100, sure thing. He's back updating the client. He has his internet and PC and stuff back up and running. He had a little bit of problems here for the past few weeks. Yeah, a little tongue-tied. He's adding in an option which is going to help me out a lot for chatbot or items in the loyalty shop. You're going to be able to buy things and type messages in, so it shows up on my end and also up on the screen. So for like challenges, and I can put other things up there, you'll be able to purchase something and it'll be kind of like the queue where it sticks on my screen. So that way you won't have to, you know, request a tank for a challenge outside of just, you know, you'll be able to purchase it and it'll be up there already. Really need to end him. Hello, Joseph. Nice to see you. Okay, I'll play it in order. Helps me out a little bit, because honestly here I'm still kind of loopy right now. Like, I would say I get like maybe 10 headaches a year, and this one is hopefully going away soon with a little bit of whatever, Tylenol, or I forget what I took. Probably should keep track of that. You need to... Ooh, you need to disable that or something. I forget how I did mine. I have mine, if you're asking about OBS still, Graham, I have it's set up as like 3 different audio sources, and I knew the Scorpion G's still over there, and yet I still let him. Yeah, trying to fall back while I'm getting hit by 4 different tanks doesn't work out when, you know, you're just getting tracked, and yeah. Honestly, that T62A is the main problem here, because he's the one that's... Oh well, I'm a goner. But, you know, the funny thing about, you know, getting shot by 5 or 6 people, which the T62A, he was throwing HE at me and tracking me, which, yeah, pretty smart by him, but he was just sitting behind a bush and I couldn't spot him. The funny thing about, you know, having a ton of TDs on either side, unfortunately for us, I knew we weren't going to win the town. This side, the other side usually has an advantage on the town if you have a ton of TDs on your team, because your TDs just camp the hell out of this side. And unfortunately, this side has worse shots getting off, you know, from either flank. So I was hoping that we'd win this flank, get them pushed back into base, and that would give us some breathing room, but honestly, that didn't work out very well. We just, they didn't really kill anything at all. We killed, their M46 Patton, and that was pretty much it. But I wasn't happy going to that side in that tank because it doesn't have the gun depression to work off of the little ridges there. But I knew if I went to the town, they just got swarmed over there too. It would have been the same outcome. So that would have left me with sitting at the base and trying to snipe. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that just to eke out damage. I could have done that differently though. I should have honestly, instead of trying to do damage myself, I should have just kept peeking out there, getting little spots off. That would have been the safest bet. But I was getting a little bit greedy there. Yeah, I drank whenever I work. Like even in the summer, I'm not too concerned about like getting dehydrated. I drink like a pitcher or two of water a day at work, to be honest. There we go. Honestly, the Streamlabs thing with the count for Twitch and YouTube, it doesn't update automatically for some reason. It's I'm trying to figure that out still. Yeah, as far as webcam mics go, Graham, it's definitely iffy sometimes. Like, and I find with Windows 10 it's weird. Whenever little updates happen, it switches which, say, microphone or even webcam between the two of these, which one is kind of my default. But it's nothing's ever perfect. It's just that's where sometimes I'm like streaming and you guys point out something that's wrong and I'm like, God damn it. Half the time it's on me though. Like beginning of the stream here, I forgot to plug my mic in. I have to unplug it every time I'm not streaming since it stays on. The way this microphone is. Oof, yep, 1,000 damage by Artie. That was my bad though. For honestly, this tank, I should play it like it literally is the weakest frickin' tank in the game. But I typically get myself into a little bit more trouble than this thing should be in. And it typically doesn't work out. Honestly, I'd like to run away here, but I can't because that HWK, they're already, and this T-54, they're all gonna honestly end me here. Yep, and they're already took me out again. Alright, so 2 bad batches here, but hopefully my team pulls off some sort of comeback. But yeah, I stupidly sat out there, and usually Artie, they aim at whatever flank. I do the same thing. They think they're gonna get a quick first shot off, and honestly, I went to that flank. I should have known better in this. Which that guy climbed up here. Honestly, that's one of the annoying climbs on this map that people can do. But oh well, lesson learned. Hello, Daniel. Nice to see you. Thank you for the subscription, Joseph. But sorry for, if you guys want to request those tanks again, feel free. I have plenty of time to take requests tonight. Now that, there's 3-hour streams most nights, feel free to, request multiple tanks if I get through your request. Alright, here we go again in the Halloween mode. You'll want to make sure it's set up in OBS so it's not set up as a audio source, if that makes sense. Uh-oh, don't want to auto aim here. I was like, who the hell's grinding up on me here? Yeah, at least my stream schedule here, the only week it's changing in the foreseeable future is Thanksgiving week, because I have a full plate of work that week. But outside of that, you know, I'll be able to do 3-hour streams, and with this schedule here for the fall. That's a little bit of a problem. Need to get this guy out very quickly. Honestly, leave. He's sitting there staring. He's waiting for biscuits. I don't know if anyone had tipped him. If you have, sorry, I missed it. Don't pick up the frickin' things, guys. You just wait. Nobody's really hurt. Let's get out there franking here. And yep, they're going around picking everything up. The hell did their other... I think he's... Honestly, the minion bots go to the same spots almost every time. And this guy... Alright, sorry about that, guys. For whatever reason, there's something funky with the stream. So it should be back up now. I think it's something with something trying to update here on my PC. Don't know why it's doing it. I typically have everything shut off for this time of day. Or it's something with the storm. For those, you know, even if you can hear me here, it's dropping a lot of frames right now. I'm just gonna have to reset. I don't think it's... yeah. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Sorry about that, guys. That might fix it here. Sorry if that causes any trouble. For whatever reason, my internet was crapping out there pretty bad. Which at first I thought it was Restream doing that, so I'm only going to be streaming here on... it's crapping out again. Huh. We'll see. We'll see if this actually... if this fixes it, but right now it's all wonky. It's something with... honestly, let me pop back here quickly because it's dropping frames a ton. Let me see if I can fix this quickly. I just need to do a quick reboot here. So it'll be a couple of minutes. Sorry about this.